Hi, I'm Becca and I'm addicted to media. This will be my December TBR, which is a little bit late, but that's okay because it's actually like the 3rd. It's the 3rd today, and I don't know how long this is going to take me to edit because this is like it's like the 80 millionth time I've edited. Anyway, so my December TBR, yay! So I actually don't have a lot of books to physically show you guys because I have a lot of books, but like they've been accumulating since I was born and I'm older, so that's why I have a lot of books. So I don't have a lot of physical books to show you guys. A lot of them are on my Kindle because it's cheaper to get stuff on your Kindle, and some of them are from the library, like this one. Gasp. Spoilers. Last month I read Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and if you don't know what Cinder is about, it's a fairy tale retelling about roughly Cinderella. Yeah, Cinder. Classy. And in this retelling, Cinder is a cyborg, and because of that she's not considered to be basically human, and so people are real mean to her, and there's a plague, a new plague that's killing everyone, and that's the general gist of it that you need to know, but you would read anyway in a book. It's really good. I liked it a lot. I think that the next upcoming ones are going to be better, so that excites me. And yeah, so because I read Cinder, my first book that I'm planning on reading and have actually already started is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles, and I'm really happy with where it's going so far. This one follows Scarlet, who is basically Little Red Riding Hood, and obviously there's differences just like in Cinder, and you do see Cinder, which I was worried, like it was like crap, we're just never going to see Cinder's point of view again, but so far you see Cinder's point of view, so I'm excited. So after I read Scarlet, I will be reading on my Kindle and possibly from the library as well, Cress and Winter. The reason that I'm getting these from the library is because I do like to read physical copies a little bit more, but I have been reading things on my Kindle because I figured out that it is super convenient and easy to maneuver a Kindle while you are walking and running on a treadmill. Like far easier to do that than it is to read a physical book. And also, I am not super cool with sweating all over somebody else's property. The next book that I am planning on picking up is Trick of the Dark by Val McDermid. Probably. The story behind why I'm reading this book and why I may not be reading this book this month is that I've been planning on reading this with my friend, and she's reading another series, and I read some series that was really anticipated this year, like Illuminate. I really wanted to read this year. So we keep picking up books when we're supposed to pick up this one together, and it's just not happening. So she's almost done with her book, and I'll be done with some books before this happens, but yeah. So hopefully we will actually get to this book this month. The only thing I know about it is that it is a adult mystery thriller, and that's really all I want to know about it because that's kind of how I read those kinds of books. So you might not end up seeing a lot of information about a book except for like the genre, the title, and the author from me. So keep that in mind if you continue to watch these videos, because I don't always tell you that much about the book beforehand. I will be able to in my wrap-ups if I am brave enough to do those. So we'll see. The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I'm excited and wary to pick up this book because I have heard some kind of mixed things about this. I'm wary because I've heard that it is kind of more of a contemporary feel to it, even though it is supposed to be a fantasy. The idea behind it is that it is about all the rest of the characters in a story about a chosen one. I don't know if it's going to be about the side characters, as in like not the main character, but like people who are like directly related to the main character, or if it's going to be about people who are just like totally in the background. I'm kind of hoping that it'll be about people who are totally in the background, because I find that to be really fascinating and I've always wanted to hear more about that. But we'll see. Also, if it's too contemporary, because I'm not a huge fan of contemporary, I might have a hard time with this. I do know that Patrick Ness is supposed to be really, really good at his fantasy type books, so I'm not gonna give up on him if I don't like this. So don't worry, I won't, like, this is my first Patrick Ness book, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hated this, and then not pick up some of his other stuff. Then I'm planning on reading a few other books. Maybe I might get to them. They've been on my TBR every month for the past like 8 months or something like that. And that is, I'm just gonna rename the title, but I'm not sure if I'll get to them, so I'm not really gonna talk about them that much. That would be The Name of the Wind, The Stand, and I've been in the middle of American Gods for a really long time. So hopefully I get to a few of those, but I might not. I don't know. Basically what I do every month is I go online on my library's online catalog and I request books that I want to read, mostly graphic novels. I highly recommend that you try this yourself too as well. It is a great and easy way to read books when you don't have a lot of money. It's also a really great way to read graphic novels when you don't have a lot of money, especially because graphic novels are ridiculously expensive for how many pages they are and how long they take you to read them. They should be that expensive because artists deserve to be paid for their work. It takes a lot of time to do a drawing for a graphic novel or a manga or just anything like that. I have the most respect for artists like that. But I personally cannot afford to read all the graphic novels that I want to read, so I go to the library. So the books that I picked up for this month are, I have a stack. Super Mutant Magic Academy, the second volume of Lumberjanes, the next 2 volumes in the saga series that I haven't read yet. I have 3 and 4, and I actually have 5 waiting for me at the library right now, so I might pick that up today or tomorrow or this weekend, probably this weekend. It's really good. Go read it. I'm not going to tell you any more about it, so too bad. The Encyclopedia of Early Earth by Isabel Greenberg. That is the last one I have right now. I'm pretty sure that there are more waiting for me at the library. So I guess all I have is East of West Volume 4. That one's a really good series as well, and Saga Volume 5. So those are all the books that I'm planning on reading this month. I may read more than that, I may read less than that, I don't know. So we'll see. Hopefully I will get to all of these, or at least the same amount of all of these this month. Yeah. So let me know in the comments down below what you're planning on reading this month, and let me know if you've read any of these books, but don't spoil me because I will be really pissed off. But please don't spoil me because I'll be sad. Yeah, so I hope everybody has a great month, and I'll see you later. Bye.